This is one of sport's great proving grounds, a gateway to glory. Brilliant! 29 tournaments spanning 19 countries. Along the way, a chance to expand horizons and sample life on tour.
How beautiful is that? Magic.
Finish the season in the top 20 on the road to Mallorca rankings and secure a golden ticket to the DP World Tour. This is the Challenge Tour. It's been just over 3 months since the Challenge Tour season teed off, and after 8 events across South Africa, India and the UAE, we finally arrived in Europe. What better way to kick things off than by celebrating the 25th edition of the Challenge de España. It's an event that's shown remarkable longevity, thanks to the relationship between the Royal Spanish Golf Federation and the Challenge Tour. From humble beginnings in 1999, the event has gone from strength to strength and shows no signs of slowing down.
Congratulations on 25 years of the Challenge de España. It's a really important win in my career. It was the first time I won on the Challenge Tour, and it helped me get my card, so it's a special place.
The Challenge de España is like one of the great venues for us. It's always an iconic one. It's got a name, and it's got some good past champions. And I wish good luck to all the players this week.
Just wanted to wish you all the best of luck. For me, it was a great week, and I hope you will enjoy as well.
Thanks, Jens. I'm sure we will. This year, we're at Real Club Sevilla Golf. Designed by Jose Maria Olazabal, it opened for play in 1992. The property boasts over 10,000 trees, 90 bunkers and 9 lakes. And up for the challenge is one of the rising stars in Spanish golf, Angel Ayora.
Hello guys, what's up? I live in front of a golf course and I am very curious to what is golf. And my dad say, no, golf is for old people only, you don't need to play golf, play tennis better. And one day, we go, I like it, and then I continue to play. It's very different. Here the people go 100% to win the tournament. You know, when you're an amateur, you're having most fun in the course with your friends. But yeah, when you're a professional, yeah, it's your job. You need to sacrifice everything and get 100% on the course. It's very important to put the hard work, you know, because if you don't work harder, I think you don't have any chance to be excellent.
That pursuit of excellence is what drives Ayora. It's not often that you're able to achieve that on your own, which is why he's surrounded himself with like-minded people, like caddy and coach Joel Moscatel.
It was sort of planned since he was an amateur that I wanted to help him the most possible. So I started caddying last year on all the amateur events that I could have done. So when he would turn pro, he wouldn't have this something that I need a caddy and that I don't really trust anyone, I don't know anyone.
Working with Juan is very well because he is with me all the time, caddy, coaching, and I think it's not easy to find people like Juan to sacrifice his life to be with you all the time, all the competitions, and I think that's the most important thing.
He has this world #1 flow that you see in Nadal, you might see in Alcaraz, you might see with this. If you're lucky enough to go by Tiger, Rory, it's the little something that you don't know what it is. Now the question was at the time, would he put the work needed behind? Because you can have a talent, if you don't, work hard enough, you'd be good, but not great. So that was a question I had, and the work ethic he has is just from a different world. It's just not normal, and it's not very common on athletes. But when you say it's 19, I mean, it's even more strange, even more special. With a little bit of lag, I believe he could eventually be definitely world number one, and I think he's charismatic enough to, like they say, to move the needle a little bit. So now it's just keep up day by day, keep working. As they say, stay humble. No matter what comes, it's just a step forward to a never-ending story, to be honest. Because I mean, if Tiger hasn't ended yet, I mean, we have a long road to go.
It's not just Ochoa who believes the sky is the limit for Ayora. The Royal Spanish Golf Federation also sees plenty of potential, enough to include him in the Pro Spain golf team. Started in 2010, the program was designed to help young golfers transition from amateurs to professionals. They've assisted the likes of Adrian Otaegui, Adrianas, and recent Challenge Tour graduate Manuel Elvira.
Well, for us, he's a very good prospect, one of the best ones, and he's so focused on the game. He loves the game. He's focused. He works properly. Sometimes he's a bit shy, but he's so happy playing golf. It's his mission. So we think he will become a very good player.
High praise indeed. There was a late tee time for round one, alongside the defending champion Martin Kuvra and current rankings leader Rasmus Nergård Petersen. A true test of nerve for Ayora.
From Spain, Angel Ayora.
The 19-year-old was out of the blocks quickly. He couldn't have asked for a better start, making a lengthy birdie putt on his very first hole. Another birdie followed on the fourth, but he wasn't the only one finding his groove. Nergård Petersen showing just why he's won 2 of the last 3 events with a birdie of his own. He'd finished the day just 1 shot off the lead with a 69. The birdies dried up for Ayora though, as he reeled off 5 consecutive pars, turning in 2 under. He was unable to keep the bogeys off his card, mixing 2 more birdies with 2 drop shots. Unfortunately, a mistake on the last cost him. Despite the bogey finish, Ayora carded a solid 1 under par 71. Plenty to be pleased about, especially his response to adversity.
Your mindset when you make a bogey is like you need to keep going, to make a birdie in the next one, and yeah, I tried to do that today.
It was a congested leaderboard following the first day, with 8 golfers sharing the lead after rounds of 68. Ayora was just 3 off the pace, but would need more of the same in round 2 to ensure he'd be around for the weekend. It wasn't the best of starts, though, to his second round, as he bogeyed his first hole of the day, the 10th. Despite erasing that error with a birdie on 13, there was more drama to come. After bogeys on 15 and 17, Ayora needed 3 shots to escape the fairway bunker on 18. A triple bogey the result, and an outward 9 of 41, 5 over for the day. Seizing control of the tournament meanwhile, Sebastian Gros. A scintillating 8 under par 64, vaulting the Frenchman to the top of the leaderboard. The highlight? this eagle on the 16th. Ayora tried to turn things around, but further bogeys followed at the 3rd and 8th holes. He did produce a grandstand finish, though, with a birdie on the 9th, but not enough to prevent a second round 78 for a 36-hole tally of 5 over par.
Yeah, today is not the best day, but it's golf. You need to keep going, and yeah. I think the attitude was very, very good, and I don't know, you can finish 80 plus, and now today I finished +5, and it's a bad round, but you know, can be worse.
A missed cut, never easy to deal with, but there were plenty of positives to take from the week for Ayora. Onwards and upwards then, with surely plenty of better days ahead for the young Spaniard. His two playing partners, meanwhile, had fared rather better. The duo sitting 2 shots off the pace, set by Groh, heading into the weekend. There's more to come after the break as we enjoy a guided tour of a Seville landmark.
It's such an iconic place, and being pitch level is amazing.
And we crown a champion at the 25th edition of the Challenge de España. See you soon. Welcome back to our coverage of the Challenge Tour. We're in Seville this week, celebrating the 25th edition of the Challenge de España. The storied past of this event, and indeed the Challenge Tour, is well documented. But what of the future? Well, that's in good hands now, with Guy Kinnings taking over the reins as the European Tour Group's CEO.
We are a members' organisation. We work for the players, our members, so it's critical for me to get out and listen to them and to hear their thoughts and to share some of the details of what's going on. The Challenge Tour is so important to us. It's the future of the tour and of the game. I found it fascinating. They had a very good player meeting, a lot of thoughts shared and discussed with the players afterwards, and it's really important to get the chance to do that, to listen to them. Everything we do is about improving what we do on this tour and in every other aspect of the tour, and we can only really get that with the feedback. But they were very, very thoughtful. This is 9th event of the year on the Challenge Tour, and great to be here in Spain. Players very positive about that, so it's been very useful.
Yes, the outlook is indeed bright. But what of the here and now? Well, after 2 rounds, it was Sébastien Groh leading the way. A 2-shot cushion for the Frenchman, but plenty of players queuing up behind him, with 6 tied for second on 7 under par. To see how it all played out on moving day, let's join our commentator, Dom Hollier.
Englishman Jamie Rutherford at the par 4/8. He's not won yet on the Challenge Tour. Could this be his weekend? Well, maybe it will be. Beautiful shot into 8. Rutherford would hold that and shoot around a 68 to lie at 10 under par through 54 holes. 2 off the lead with a round to go. Rasmus Nergaard Peterson, the rankings leader, at the 12th. He's been hitting an awful lot of shots like that over the last few weeks, and he would have to settle for a round of 70 on Saturday to lie 3 back with a round to go, but in the mix again. Here's Sébastien Groh, the 36-hole leader, rolling one in at the 13th. Slightly mixed day for him. A few drop shots, a double as well at the opening hole, but Groh round in 72, playing with Rutherford and Tapio Polkinen. And here is Polkinen for birdie at 13 from much closer range than Groh. And that would take him to 10 under and a share of the lead. 1 Challenge Tour victory to his name back in 2017. 2 good shots to the last, setting up a closing birdie for Polkinen. And a round of 67, 6 birdies, just the 1 drop shot. And the Finn with a 2-shot lead in Seville.
Yes, 3 rounds in, it was Polkinen flying high at the top of the leaderboard. 2 clear of Jamie Rutherford in second place, with Rasmus Nergaard Peterson a further shot adrift in a 5-way share for 3rd spot. Now, Seville is best known for its oranges, incredible architecture and thriving tapas scene. But it's also home to Spain's oldest football club. No surprise then that football fanatic Brandon Robinson-Thompson was up for a guided tour of Sevilla FC's home ground.
Stadium's official store. Be rude not to buy something, wouldn't it? Come on. All right, here we are. Getting into the football spirit. Sevilla Football Club. Let's go tour the stadium. Wow, incredible. What time's kickoff? Game 1 shirt from Maradona. Played 1 season here, 92, 93. History in this club, it's crazy. Now here's some of the previous shirts. Check out this Night Fever. I've coined that, Night Fever shirt. You could have worn that in the 1980s, dancing. Great souvenir, also very practical. I'm going to use this coin for my ball marker this week. There it is, ball marker for this week. I didn't realise how successful a club Sevilla was. So it was, really, really cool to see all the trophies. The 7 Europa League trophies, the 5 Spanish Cup trophies. Yeah, amazing experience. Yeah, very similar to my trophy cabinet at home. Just a lot more trophies and a lot bigger trophies. More or less. This is epic. First time in a dressing room like this. Now, where's my mate Serge? Hey, there he is. Guess I'll keep his seat warm. This is so cool. How long do you reckon I have to wait before I can get a rub down? Yes, boys, pulled me hammy. Yes, please. How cool is this? Imagine 43,000 people. Favourite part of the tour so far, I think, is being down here on the pitch, picturing 40,000+ people cheering you on. I mean, the pitch is impeccable. It's such an iconic place, and being pitch level is amazing. Gaffer, put me on, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Yeah, being a part of the Challenge Tour is awesome. Not only for the venues and the golf courses we go and see, but to be able to come and experience things like this, I'm very privileged and fortunate to be able to experience these things.
The experience of a lifetime indeed. Back now, though, to more familiar turf and the final round of the Challenge de España. It was Tapio Pulkkinen, remember, with a handy 2-shot advantage at the top of the leaderboard. So, all eyes on the finale. Watched for us by Dom Hollier.
Good to have a Spaniard in the mix heading into the final round. This is Joel Moscatel, starting day 4, 3 shots back, looking to get off to a fast start and doing just that. Got a little bit of check out of the light rough, and Moscatel will go ahead and hole that one. So the perfect start for the Spaniard. Tapio Pulkkinen, our overnight leader, started with 7 straight pars, so this a much-needed birdie at the 8th. Getting into 13 under par and just keeping the pack at bay at that stage, although he did make a horrid double bogey at the 9th. And among those giving chase, Rasmus Nergaard Pedersen, this at the par 5, 13th, his second shot. Remember, just the one more victory for him to earn his instant promotion to the DP World Tour. Could this be the day? An absolute beauty. He holed that for an eagle 3 to get to 13 under par. Pulkkinen after that double bogey at 9, this at 13 as well from the sand, and he makes an eagle. Brilliant stuff from Pulkkinen, trying to win for the first time since 2017, remember. Moscatel certainly not out of it. This for birdie at 16. He moves to 14 under par. He almost picked it out of the hole before it hit it there. And he's alongside Neergaard Petersen in a share of the lead. 2 holes to go. Some excitement for the home fans there. To the 18th. And this was for a closing par for Neergaard Petersen. And that will hurt. A bogey at the last, but he set the target at 13 under par. Could anyone catch him? How about Moscatel? This at the 18th. Second hardest hole on the course, the closing par 4 today. And don't the fans just love this one? What a shot from Joel Moscatel. Better and better, down to 5 or 6 feet for birdie. Now, Pulkkinen could only manage par at the last, so it meant that that putt for birdie was also for the victory for Moscatel. And it was. A first Challenge Tour victory for Joel Moscatel and a Spanish winner in Seville.
Yes, a slender one-stroke triumph for the Spaniard on home soil. Moscatel managed to hold off the challengers of Neergaard Petersen and Pulkkinen, who had to settle for a share of second. Jamie Rutherford finished a further shot back in solo 4th, but there could only be one winner.
I don't have words, to be honest. I just played really good. We stayed focused because at the beginning the putts were not dropping, but we were patient. Yesterday was the same, and at the back 9 we played really good with Alberto, so really happy. And also with the home crowd, obviously. The crowds were amazing. They were really supportive, and I was feeling really good, yeah.
Well, that victory propelled Moscatel 26 places up to 3rd spot in our rankings. There seems to be no stopping Rasmus Neergaard Petersen at the moment, though, as he strengthened his grip on top spot after that tie for 2nd in Seville, with Tapio Pulkkinen up to 10th spot now. Robin Williams moved up 11 places and back into the top 20 for the first time since late March. And currently it's Connor Purcell clinging to that all-important 20th position. And so our first event in Europe this season comes to an end. There's a week off now for the players before the tour resumes with the Danish Golf Challenge. So join us next time as the pursuit of promotion to the DP World Tour continues.